vision there on that play. Diving stop by Stott. To his feet, he throws in time. Oh, what a play by Stott. A diving play to his feet in time. It's as if he's played there his entire life. Here at Citizens Bank Park, we wrap up this three-game series and we celebrate HBCU. That's right, it's a great night here at the Old Yard. And the Phillies are going for the series sweep against the Miami Marlins, and they're going for their season-high 6th consecutive victory. And they can also gain some ground in both standings. Hey everybody, I'm Tom McCarthy along with John Kruk. Yeah, the Braves have already lost today. The Padres have already lost today. It's been a good day for the Philadelphia Phillies. Now they just got to take care of business out on the field. And since the 1st of August, they can kind of throw things up on the wall and say they're doing that well, they're doing that well, they're doing that well, including their defense.
Yeah, the defense has been absolutely fantastic, Tom, and the offense is starting to go around. But if you're going to win and win in October, you have to catch the ball and pitch the ball. Well, the pitching's been taken care of, but they've gotten a lot of help here as of late with the defense, when Kyle Schwarber just chasing people down as he's apt to do. But a great play. Alec Bowen's been playing a tremendous first base. Bryson Stott has been unbelievable at third base. This play here by Arrives to get the force out and end an inning was huge. But 9th inning, Bryson Stott showed up big time last night, and that helped get the Phillies another win. Hopefully they can finish the sweep tonight.
Yeah, the outs above average, which is on the plus side here in the month of August. As you saw their Hyundai defensive play of the game, they were in the negative in the deepest way in the previous months. We'll talk more about tonight's game. Get you set for lineups and first pitch and the series finale. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Toyota. The Toyota RAV4 is the best-selling vehicle in America. Visit Toyota.com or your local tri-state Toyota dealer today. By Xfinity. Get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years with same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity, imagine that. By Citizens, official bank of the Phils. And by Independence Blue Cross. Never stop caring. Learn more at IBX.com. Aaron Nola out there warming up for the Phils, getting set to help the Phils to get a sweep of the Marlins. 26th game of the year, 4-9 at a 5.33 ERA. In fact, his last 4 starts, he's got a 2.91 ERA, and the Phillies are 2-2. They just aren't scoring runs for him, except for his last outing against the Twins out in Iowa.
Well, hopefully that changes tonight, because the offense has been pretty darn good here as of late. So. Again, a tough customer, though, and Alcantara.
Yeah, who is pitching very well. First pitch in today's ball game is brought to you by Carrier. Turn to the experts. Jacob Marcy is leading it off for the Marlins. And away we go. It's the final game of this 3-game series. And it's in there for strike. It's 0-1. We're underway.
Oh.
You thought he was challenging there?
I didn't know what was going to happen because it was kind of a delayed strike call. I have no idea.
Clint Vondrak is the home plate umpire tonight.
Oh, if Vodnik comes in the game.
I thought about that the other day.
Tongue twister.
Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Vondrak is behind the plate. Todd Tishner is the umpire at first base. Tyler Jones at second. Shane Livensparger is over at third.
Livensparger, Tom.
Outside, 2-1. Marlins come into the game today at 64-63. They're 10.5 games behind the Braves. Clayton McCullough's team has not taken advantage of the fact that the Braves have been swept out by the Twins in this wacky 2026 baseball season. And it's fouled away 2-2. And it has been wacky. I mean, just think about some of the wild card races. The fact that the Braves were back to 9.5 up over the Phillies just about a week ago.
Yeah, it is crazy, but this is the point of the season, Tom. Mid-August to the end of the season, where Donnie's gonna ride the horses, man. Got to.
2-2 pitch. Swinging a pop-up. Out towards shallow right center field. A rise under it. And it'll put it away. Marlins lineup. The rest of it brought to you by Xfinity. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Lopez, Edwards, they're going to clump those two together. Then Griffin Conine, who's been the hottest hitter for the Marlins. He'll back cleanup tonight. Lopez 4 for his last 28.
Love you too.
Strike on the first pitch. It's 0-1.
That was very crisp and distinct.
You were right in front of us.
I love you, team. Yeah, but like there was no sound.
Very nice.
It just we heard it all. Joe's coming over the chain.
No balls in one strike.
Apparently he doesn't love you, Tom.
0-2. Well, ever since I exposed his model airplane hobby, it's changed his life.
Well, something to be said about making a model airplane, Tom.
I know. 0-2 to Lopez. Hit on the ground softly left side. Backhanded by Turner. Throws on the run just in time.
Well, the defense continues.
Well, he's made a couple of those plays that have been very good.
And Lopez can run now. 24 stolen bases, so he's got some wheels. But man, did Trey get rid of that thing quickly? And the Condor over at first with the stretch.
He is long.
Yes, he is. I hope he keeps hitting.
Yeah, for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Well, just till November.
Yeah, then he can shut it down.
He can take a break.
Edwards, the batter, 5-game hitting streak. He'll take the pitch on the outside corner. Edwards has been on base 10 straight games, part of that streak. 14 hits in August, so he's kind of picked it up. He and Lopez, they've been a very good 1-2 combination for the Marlins. Two balls and no strikes. Phillies are now 12-5 in the month of August after being 9-15 in July. Fly ball down the left field line. Marsh is over. Will he run out of room? He's toward the bend, and he makes the catch right on the edge of that bend. And the inning is over. A 7-pitch first inning for Aaron Nola. And the Marlins go down, or excuse me, 11-pitch first inning. Marlins go down 1-2-3. Phillies lineup brought to you by Xfinity. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Arise, Bowman, Stott, and then Marsh, Crawford, and Stubbs. The Don Mattingly squad. Phillies are 57-39 under Don Mattingly. Alcantara's first pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now, Alcantara has been throwing more four-seamers recently, but he starts that one out and starts Schwarber out with a cutter. But 13-7, a league leading 170 2/3 innings.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Sandy. Now he'll take the ball and he will give you innings.
Yeah, he's gone at least 6 innings in 8 consecutive starts.
Not today.
The most quality starts in Major League Baseball in 2026. He's number 1. Sanchez is number 2. There's a floater out toward shallow right, and it's going to hang up there for Ruiz. One away. The Marlins defense brought to you by Car Shield. As Ruiz in right, as you just saw, Marcy in center, and Hernandez in left field. Conine playing first base for the 2nd straight day. Trey Turner's hit 3 of 4. Takes on the inside corner. ABS powered by T-Mobile. He challenges it right out of the gate. I think he might have gotten this one right.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, and he
Calls
did.
overturned. Philadelphia has 2 challenges remaining.
Do you ever think a player looks back and asks the umpire, like, how could you have possibly missed that?
Well, Trey was just shaking his head.
He gave him a look, yeah. They really like that too.
Swing and a miss, and the bat goes flying over the head of Anthony Contreras.
Get the spin rate on that baby.
That was a good one. That's one of his farthest ones this year.
It usually pulls him a little more.
Yes.
Which means he's thinking the other way now, Tom. Tell you what, that doesn't feel good either on your fingers.
Would you let it go like that?
Yeah.
A little quick dose.
A little spray.
Spray pine tar. No rags anymore.
Really?
They're cleaning up the on deck circle. Outside 2-1. Yeah. I'm sure they have it somewhere, but they don't have it out there anymore.
Man, there was nothing like that stuff getting in your eyes and your mouth.
See, they're cleaning everything up.
Yeah.
Back toward the middle and off the glove of a diving Edwards, a base hit. And Turner's aboard. He has 18 career hits now against Alcantara.
Yeah, that ball was hit right on the nose by Trey. And
Alcantara I thought might have had a chance to get it.
Yeah, and I thought Edwards might have a shot too. Good effort, just couldn't corral it. And well, let's see the Phillies can capitalize.
Well, here's Harper, who's been on base 22 consecutive games, and he whacks the first pitch foul. Harper has 16 hits against Alcantara. Bryce during this on base streak has an on base percentage of .485. Good numbers against Sandy. Down and in.
Those are some fancy kicks he's got on too.
Yeah, very colorful tonight. Not that he's not normally colorful.
No, he's always matching pretty good.
Ground ball right side. And they're going to try to get Turner at second. They do, and they're able to turn the double play. Well, for a Marlins team that struggled defensively in this series, that was a very good double play. 4-6-3, and the side is retired. No runs, one hit, and nobody left. We'll head to the second. Yeah.
That Edward was just going to take the out at first and not try to get Trey at second, but can't take anything for granted in this game, Tom. Now, is his leg bothering him?
I mean, it's been bothering him for the last week or so.
Is this one of those injuries where you have to pick and choose?
The other day, Don sort of alluded to that, yes. Check swing, foul tip, and it's 0-2. Yeah, the other day Don did talk about that there's times where you have to pick and choose. And you're probably right, John, that he probably just figured Edwards was just going to go to first base. No balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball 1-2 to Conine. Conine has 12 hits in his last 10 games. He has 3 hits in this series. He's kind of turned it on since the All-Star break.
Yeah, if he continues on this path with Edwards and Lopez, I love Hernandez's swing.
They have some pieces.
Yeah, they do.
Well, they've certainly made a lot of trades too. Two balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Throw him a changeup. First strikeout for Aaron. That gives him 2015.
Yeah, this is a good one. Starts middle in. You know the guys they know Aaron's 2-seamer with 2 strikes to lefties. That's always a possibility, and I think Conine was looking for that, and the changeup was in, but he was just so far out in front thinking it was a 2-seamer.
Heriberto Hernandez, the batter. He takes strike 1. It's 0-1. Hernandez, 18 home runs this year, 51 runs batted in. He has struck out 14 times this year against the Phillies in 29 plate appearances. He does have 2 homers. A bouncer over to third. Charging is Stott and quickly gets rid of it for the second out.
How good is he?
Yeah, that was fast.
Golly.
Our Citizen Stats leaders, most innings pitched since 2019. We talked about it the other day, just how many innings he has thrown. And that's not including the postseason, too.
Yeah, and he and Zach last year both missed time. Well, Zach missed the last month and a half.
It was right around this time last year.
And Aaron missed how long with that ankle and rib injury. So their innings would be a lot higher if they didn't have to go on the shelf last year.
Owen Casey 0 for 4 with a couple strikeouts last night, hitting .225 on the year. Just 5 hits here in the month of August.
Ouch.
That fouled it off his foot.
Didn't he do that yesterday? Off the top of his foot?
Yeah, you know what he did?
He's not having good luck in the city of brotherly love. Oh my gosh, right in the kneecap.
Well, that's a painful one.
Yeah, well, they don't seem too concerned in the Marlins dugout.
No, they seem like they're thinking he's going to walk it off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. What are they going to do, run out there and say, hey, walk it off? Now, he got one off the top of his foot yesterday, right?
Pain is climbing.
What did you call it? What is that part of the foot?
The dorson?
Yeah, the dorsal fin.
Or dorsal fin, whichever one.
Boy, now this dude's hit one off that front hip, and he's got the whole leg intact.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 1-2. He's down tonight, which is good, at least to start this game.
Yeah, he's down. He's changing speeds really well.
Swing and a miss. He got him with a curve. 11 pitches for the second consecutive inning. He sandwiches 2 strikeouts around a ground out. 6 up, 6 down. We'll head to the bottom of the second in a scoreless game between the Phils and the Marlins. Wirecam is brought to you by Comcast Business, all in connection and protection your small business can rely on. No one does business like Comcast Business. Nice night for baseball. Should be a nice crowd, too, filling in. Ashburn Alley's pretty crowded. Luis Arraez will lead it off. And he takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bet 365 gives us the odds for Arraez to hit a home run. Plus 800. Only 8 at bats against Alcantara because they were teammates. 0-2. Tops in the National League in batting average and tops in hits now with 153.
Golly. Tell you what, I don't know if the deal's done, but can you imagine watching Arraez hit with his things that he does at the plate and Nestor Cortez on the mound?
Right. With all his movements.
Oh boy.
Oh, 2. Arraez, since his hitless streak, which was 16 plate appearances or 16 at bats, he's riding a 6-game hitting streak. He's riding a 7-game hitting streak. A single into center field, second hit for the Phillies. And Alec Bohm coming up, and a Rally House quote of the game from Alec after last night. We kind of stumbled out of the break a little bit, but of late we've kind of corrected that. I think it's just showing up every day. That's always the mindset in the clubhouse. Just continue to roll with that. Show up, prepare, go do what it takes to win a game, and move on to the next day.
Darn right.
Well, they've been steamrolling to the next day recently.
Yeah, that's where you know, at this point in the year, and the position that they're in the standings. You know, early in the year, it's like, let's win the series, let's win the series, let's win the series. Well, now you got to start stepping on people's necks. You know, that you beat the Marlins the first 2 games. You have to figure out a way. Today's a separate game from those 2. Compartmentalize and just try to win today.
0-2.
I think the game plan is to get 0-2 against old Sandy.
Well, those are some good numbers there, John, over his last 4 games.
Yeah, he's been unbelievably hot, Tom.
Oh, he's hit an 8 straight. Takes low. He has 14 hits during his hitting streak.
Seems like a multi-hit game every night for him.
Yeah, even that number's up to 30 multi-hit games. Fly ball, right center field. Marcy's going back. He's got a beat on it, a couple steps from the track. Arise is tagging, but he's going to hold up. Marcy did a good job getting that ball in. And 1 out. Bryson Stott, the batter. .266 with 9 home runs, 59 runs batted in. He's hit it 10 straight. He's been on base 19 consecutive. And that's kind of what we were talking about. 10-game hit streak we mentioned last night is the second longest of his career. And today, defensively, they were taking ground balls, but they were also doing PFPs, which is pitchers fielding practice. And with all the new moving parts, it wasn't a bad idea to do that.
Yeah, got to work on that part of the game with communication and the whole deal. But who do we play after this?
Going to go play the Cardinals, John. Popped up.
Do they bunt a lot?
Sanoha on the grass. I don't think that they bunt more than anybody else or less than anybody else.
I got to go down there on the field. Got some West Virginia boys.
I told him, by the way.
Weatherholt?
I told Weatherholt.
I got to go see him.
So I told him, and I said I was going to give Chip Carey your phone number, but he was kind of in a hurry because they were taking infield, but he was looking forward to seeing you.
Good. Chip has my number, unless I blocked him.
Could have done that.
It's easy to do.
Yep. Brandon Marsh, the batter, and he swings through the first pitch. It's 0-1. They throw behind the runner at first. Joe Mack is back behind the plate. He's been battling a sore shoulder, but he has become one of the best defensive catchers in the big leagues. He's thrown out more runners than anybody else. He's thrown out 19. He has JT Realmuto pop time. He's sub 1.9.
Oh, wow. Well, doesn't mean you can't run on him. You stealing on the big fella on the mound more than Mac behind the plate.
2-1. 2-2. Line drive, base hit, it's a left center field. Arise around second, will hold up there. And Brandon Marsh has hit in back-to-back games.
A good sign for Brandon. He let that ball get deep. Almost took that ball off the center of his body and just flares one over the head of Lopez there at shortstop. And hey, nice to see, man. Base runners.
Justin Crawford hits it foul over toward Andy Rabel, who's going to pick it up. Attaboy, Andy. Good job, buddy.
Oh, he pocketed that one. Ain't no kid getting that one.
Well, I think he's going to give it to Jack.
Yeah.
Jack's got the camera. Young Jack. He's got the camera in front of him. So he might give it to him.
Oh, he's going to give it out for Halloween.
Or that, yeah. Check swing. Nose swing. 1-1. Crawford hitting .270. Since the All-Star break, his average is at .293. Well, after throwing just 10 pitches in the first, he's at 20 here in this inning. Back toward the middle, and ooh, what a play by Lopez. Throws to second, not in time. Marsh hustling in. Marlins are going to look at that.
Yeah, I tell you what's interesting. Watch after this play. First of all, it's good hustle by Brandon.
Yeah, they waved it off, so it is a hit.
Yeah, you know, look, you see the secondary off at the crack of the bat, of course, with 2 outs. Brandon's safe, but look, he looks at Paco and he does that little sign to Paco at first base, and Paco giving him a big clap. You know, that's one of the things a first base coach. Don't let him force you at second. Do everything you can.
Well, now the bases are loaded for Stubbs.
Attaboy, Paco. I know you get on him a lot about, you know, not fielding balls, but
yeah, I get on him a lot. He's a good man.
Yeah, he is. Every time you see him, he asks, how you feeling? How's the family?
Little dribbler, and it's 1-2 to Stubbs. Stubbs looking for his first hit this year with a runner in scoring position. A little spinner out towards shortstop. This may be a tough play. What a play by Lopez. Not in time.
Oh, wow,
a run scores. An infield hit, and the Phillies lead it 1-0. Everybody stepping into the party.
Atta baby Garrett. Tell you what, we're pounding the baseball, aren't we, this inning? Yeah, you know, we're blessed to have 2 catchers who can run on this roster. Both JT and Garrett can run. And yeah, once Lopez, I'm sorry, had to go far to his right. Kind of knew Garrett was going to beat that thing out. Don't know what that is, Tom, and. Since we just had a nice little meeting with the human resource folks, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get involved in that.
I think you should step away.
I should.
0-1 to Schwarber, because we know how good HR is.
They are the best.
Yeah. Schwarber flied out to right his first time up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alcantara has only allowed now 2 runs. 2 earned runs in his last 28+ innings. Broke his bat, fly ball caught. Little humpback liner to Conine. There were pieces of the bat going toward the mound. The bat itself went up the first base line, and the ball floated into the glove of Conine. And Noah's got a 1-run lead to work with. Had a handful of first pitches tonight, but nobody had a walk like the one that Gary Matthews brought out to the mound. He threw out the ceremonial first pitch with Milt Thompson doing the catching. Man's throwing a lot of BP in his world, in his life. Throwing a lot of baseballs from the outfield. And the great Gary Matthews will be inducted into the Negro League Baseball Museum's Hall of Fame coming up in September. And 16 major league seasons, a lifetime .281 batting average. Of course, the 1983 National League Championship Series MVP. That was after he was Rookie of the Year. And then he was my partner, the Sarge Gary Matthews.
So good to be here with both you guys, really.
First time I've ever seen you coordinate your hat and your shirt.
Oh, come on now. You don't know me by now?
Oh.
Jeez.
Hey, no one can style like the Sarge,
That's very true.
Oh,
hey,
gosh.
listen, congratulations.
Yes. Listen,
you know, we love you, and we're very proud of you.
Yeah, we are.
Means so much to be going in with pioneers, if you will, of the Negro League, and thinking about Josh Gibson, Cool Papa Bell, and a lot of other ones. But really, even going in with Ralph Garr, and there was no
Reggie
better
Smith.
hitter than Reggie Smith. I'm just sorry, switch hitter, and Andre Thornton. I didn't know him well. I do know him, but he was in the American League, so back then you didn't pay a lot of attention to the American League guys. But it is quite an honor, and Bob Kendrick's there. They called and told me. Had some of my teammates called. Dale Murphy called, and so on. Michael Jack said,
oh, I thought you said Michael
congratulations.
Jackson. I'm like, what the hell?
I said Michael Jack, but that was in person at the golf tournament.
Right.
I mean, calm down. Calm down here.
You know you startle me when you come in the booth. Might get tongue-tied because you are a coordinated human, man.
Oh, my mom taught me very well, by the way. Okay.
Well, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. You mentioned some of those names. I mean, and I know you talked about this the other day, but you will be in the same, conversation with the Josh Gibsons and the Cool Papa Bells and Satchel Paige when people go to see that museum in Kansas City.
Yeah, well, that's what they'll do is be seeing it. Let's not get it twisted. That Josh Gibson's had some numbers that you can only kind of look at. You can't compare yourself to that kind of guy, can you?
I'll tell you that.
I don't think so, but I was bringing you into the company.
Oh, I feel good about that.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you're there eating the steaks or if you're bringing the plates to eat the steaks. If you know what I'm saying? So,
I know what you're saying.
Okay.
So Robin Roberts told me years ago that if Josh Gibson played his entire career in Major League Baseball, he would have shattered the home run record easily. He was looking at 850-900. Robin.
No doubt about it. One of the sayings they would say about Josh Gibson is when the pitcher got 2 strikes on him, that pitcher was really in some trouble. Okay, can you imagine that? Ooh. Oh, man. But a lot of power and more so for me, a lot of pride that they had and the things that they endured. Very well documented. But to go out and play, and I stole the one idea, the hats, the fedoras. Their shoes were always shined. They never really complained. And they love good food.
I will tell you, I mean, I always knew how much you loved the good shoe shine. And I still remember the day in Cleveland when you and John Mayberry Sr. were both getting your shoes shine. And I walked by, and I was wearing sneakers at the time, and you both sort of berated me for wearing
Well, believe it or not, the sneakers have put really leather shoes out of business. You don't see it in the airport anymore.
No, you're right.
So,
swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts for Nola. Let me ask you how emotional it'll be to see. I mean, I know Dawson, your grandson, is here today. When your family gets a chance to see the ceremony in September.
Yeah, my son came in today, Delvin and his wife Tabitha, and obviously Dawson and Davis. You know what? It's been emotional, but for them to be able to see it, because they've never seen me really play, just with some tapes, but to see, you're in there with, even though your biography won't be as long as some of the other ones, just to have your picture mounted there, it really does mean a lot. Bonnie Clark here has done one heck of a job in getting the word out. I can't really thank her enough for that. And when I called Ralph Garr, I couldn't even talk. I just was on the phone. He says, "Hey, man, don't do that to me." And I know the struggles he had because he had to hit. back in that day, a little guy, you better be on base all the time. And he did it, playing with Hank Aaron and one of Dusty Baker's best friends. So, you know, to go in with him and along again with Reggie, and really though, Tom, I think it even means more when it's with your peers that you go in with. And my family is so excited. They'll be coming in from really all over the country.
That's cool. Well, I saw Andre Thornton when we were in Detroit, and his statue it's beautiful, and he could hit too.
Oh my gosh! I mean, he got it done. And again, a lot of times we don't know what the player does in that American League.
Yeah. Well, Aaron Nola's doing some damage here, but Sanoja's able to beat it out. It's the first hit of the night. He was moving up the line.
Ain't kidding.
Phillies will look at it.
Remind you of Ralph Carr running to first, didn't it?
Wow. I mean, hate to give up a hit on a
little grounder like that.
On a little ground ball. Let's take a look at that.
Take a look at this.
Wow.
That's close.
Are you getting ready to sing? Huh?
No, I was doing you.
Oh my gosh.
I was imitating you.
I know on that tape. I've heard it enough. Trust me on that.
What, you sing?
Oh, man alive. Huh?
You sing?
No. I just, every now and then, people like to make a little fun of you. And you know how they put together those little.
In the world of baseball, they do?
Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you. I mean, you got to be careful.
Hey, by the way, your Ryan Howard, Jimmy Rollins podcast was awesome.
I just keep Tom just elevating the ratings on.
I know that's what you do.
That I go.
That's what you do.
It is a big spike.
Ball's popped up out to shallow right field. Arise says he has it, and he's going to take charge and make the catch. Well, Sarge, I wish we were all able to be out there with you, but we'll be there in spirit.
Thank you. Love you, brother.
Love you too. Awesome.
Congratulations, brother.
Love you, bro.
The great Gary Matthews. Phillies baseball is brought to you by your local Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Hurry to your local Del Val Honda dealer. Visit DelValHondaDealers.com. By the Pennsylvania Lottery, visit PALottery.com or download the app today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians. And by Farmers Insurance. Get a quote at Farmers.com. Move on to the bottom of the third inning. Very few better than that man, Gary Matthews.
No, sir.
Just he brings a smile to my face every time I see him.
Just so funny, but man, did he play hard.
He played hard.
Tell you what.
He played with some style too.
He did have had some flair to him, but I tell you what, Tim Flannery said the funniest thing. Playing second base with Sarge on first. Said about the seventh inning, you don't know if he had any wine or not. Said there was a slow grounder to the left side of the infield.
Look out.
He said, man, you better get the heck out of there.
Well, Lopez makes the catch on the pop-up by Turner. We used to have a lot of fun in the broadcast booth, too. Who is the only Phillies player, our Stump the Fans trivia question brought to you by FanDuel Casino, get your thrill on. Only Phillies player to have a season with 20 stolen bases and 20 double plays that he grounded into.
Sarge.
Could be a good guess. I always said on the turf, he hit the ball so hard. Outside, 1-0.
I tell you what, though, that home run against Jerry Royce, when he flipped his bat, and I guess who was catching?
Steve Yeager.
Steve Yeager.
Yeah.
What basically said, I'll handle this, or.
Well, there's conflicting reports. We should have asked him.
Yeah.
Because I always thought he said, hey, man, you all right? Where he said, and then there's others, they told Paul Breen, he said, take that. But there was probably a semblance of that.
I could see the latter.
Yeah. 2-0 pitch to Harper, swinging a foul, and it's 2-1. He was a special player. There was a couple of years where he would do the post-game interview, and those guys would get a kick out of him being down there. On the inside corner, Harper's going to use the challenge here. ABS powered by T-Mobile. This is a close pitch. He seemed pretty confident about it. It is a ball.
Ball's overturned. Philadelphia has 2 challenges remaining.
So it's 3 balls and 1 strike. First full count for Alcantara.
The catcher is challenging the ball call.
Oh, boy.
ABS powered by T-Mobile. It's a strike.
Oh,
Ball is
my
overturned. Count is 3-2. Miami has 2 challenges
All
remaining.
right, so now it's 3-2.
Better hurry.
They didn't reset the clock yet. I thought maybe they would.
Yeah. Well, that'd stink to strike out that way, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Harper stays alive. And ball 4. So Harper walks again. He's been on base now 23 consecutive games. He's walked now in 10 consecutive games. And with that walk, Bryce Harper now ties Dave Hollins and Dolph Camilli for the most walks in a 15-game span since 1900. 23.
Dave Hollins.
Yeah.
I gotta call him. He got a new number.
He did after all these years?
Yeah, I guess he wanted a South Carolina number instead of a Buffalo one.
Wow, I can't believe he gave everything on Buffalo up.
They've been pretty disappointing in the playoffs, Tom, to those Bills. So.
Well, what about the professional team in South Carolina?
Yeah, they're not very good either.
No.
Matter of fact, I think they're extinct.
Yes. 1-1.
What are they down there, Braves or Falcons
I would say
fans?
I would say they're Panthers and Falcons fans.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the Panthers.
I would think that's what they are. Fouled back 2-2. Maybe we should text his old number and see if the person answers and says this is his new number. I don't think they do that, do they?
I don't know.
That ball's drilled deep to right field. Ruiz is back. It is gone. 2-run home run arise. It's his 6th of the year, and the Phillies are on top 3-0. Well, if this continues, it's going to be even better at Citizens Bank Park.
Yeah, short and quick. Look how short he is to this ball. And that was a hanger by Alcantara. And what a beautiful swing. And I don't blame you for smiling. I would too after that swing.
And it brings Alec Bohm up. It's already 6 hits for the Phillies against Alcantara. Fouled away. It's 1-1. He forgot to acknowledge the bullpen on the way around the bases, so he popped out of the dugout. There you go.
I'm sure the boys out there appreciated that.
Fly ball left field. And Hernandez is back. He makes the catch. By the way, that home run that Alcantara has given up, it's the first home run he's given up in 4 starts. Or 5 starts. This is the 5th.
Well,
Stott popped up to third his first time up. Swing and a miss.
I think Bryson was fooled a skosh.
I think he thought it was coming on the inner half of the plate.
Yeah. He picked east, it went west, Tom.
And it did go west. Same spot almost. 1-1.
Yeah, watch this before the home run, Tom. Watch. Luis fouls the ball off. He walks behind home plate. Now watch. Look at that. He flexes. He knew what was coming. That's a sign of a great hitter. And a guy that has a lot of fun.
Out towards center field. Mark sees under it. Makes the catch. Inning is over, but the Phillies add on again. There's a lot of moving parts to this Wednesday, and the Phillies are hoping that they will continue to move north as they lead it 3-0. This wrap 4th inning is brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Top of the 4th inning, 3-0 Phillies. Otto Lopez will lead it off. 3 innings so far, 1 hit, 4 strikeouts for Aaron. The 1 hit was just an infield hit by Sanoha. And a first pitch in there for strike, 0-1.
Well, he's got to pop up to short. I got it written in ink. Nope.
Center field. Crawford going back. He's got plenty of room, and he'll make the catch.
I could turn the 6 into an 8, Tom.
Yes, you can. True baseball fans need Wi-Fi that's so reliable and never gets caught looking. Xfinity Internet keeps you in the game at one price for 5 years and allows you to get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity, imagine that.
Tell you what, though, it is nice to get Aaron some runs.
Yeah, give him a little bit of a lead here.
Yeah.
Edwards flied out to left his first time up. Remember, his 2 starts this year against the Marlins were both 1-0 games. He won 1-0. He lost 1-0. Harper homered in the game that he won in May. And Kyle Stowers homered in the game he lost in July, at the end of July.
Yeah, I miss him. Stowers. I like him. I know he's not having the type of year that I'm sure the Marlins were hoping for, but I think he's going to be a really, really good player for them. So you throw him in the mix with Lopez, Edwards, Conine, Hernandez. I mean, they're going to be all right. They can keep their pitching.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know someone's a free agent after this year, isn't he?
They have an option for him.
Oh, for Alcantara?
Yeah.
I hope he. Is it their option or his?
I'll check that.
Okay. I ain't busy.
Fly ball off the left field line. And it's out of play.
Bryson just dug his spikes into the tarp cover.
Uh-oh, it might be leaking.
It could be, yeah. Yeah, you'll know if you see like 3 big wet spots on the infield grass. I think he has the plastic spikes on. We're good.
Oh, he does, yeah.
Yeah, we're good. No leakage.
1-2. Off the hands, base hit into center field. Yeah, it's a 2027 is a club option, but it includes a $2 million buyout. That's not going to happen. They may trade him, but no buyout.
Tell you, I'd take him.
I think a lot of people would. John, some news from a local boy done good. Delco boy from Ridley High School, Ethan Pecco, teammate of Aiden in our production cavity in high school. 6th-round draft pick by the Astros, making his major league debut tonight against the Angels.
Well, I hope he does well. We like when the local kids do well until they come here and play.
Until they come here, right?
Yeah, we hope they pitch poorly or hit poorly while they're here.
Brett Callahan made his major league debut with the Tigers. He's from St. Joseph's University. So he's with Kevin McGonigal. Hit foul.
Well, Ben led the way with the local high school stars. You know, Malvern Preparatory School for Boys.
Phil Gosselin.
The Goose, baby. Janko from Lanco.
So many of them.
It's a plethora of baseball.
One and two.
Could be the hub. It could be the hub this year. You know, the All-Star game and Philly guys around the big leagues doing well. It's just the hub of baseball.
Hub of baseball.
Oh, man, look at that.
1 and 2 to Conine with a runner at first. Bouncer out towards second base. A rise. He'll get the runner at first. 4-3 on the putout.
Yeah, that could have been one of those if he, if he charged it, possibly. Could you probably weren't going to turn 2 either way, because his momentum would have taken him, and you'd have to throw around Edwards to try to get the force at second. So, 3-run lead, take the out. I don't think he was happy. I think, every ball he wants to turn a double play, but made the smart move there.
Swing and a miss by Hernandez on a breaking ball. Hernandez grounded out to Stott his first time up, so he's 0 for 1. Just a bit low. Stubbs held it there for a moment. It was close.
I would still think that would upset the umpires with the ABS challenge and a catcher still holding the ball there. They're like, he's not going to change his call. You hold it there so long, you can't challenge.
That is true, actually. Pulled foul.
I guess just old habits, huh?
I think it's a muscle memory. You're right. One and two to Hernandez. Hit on the ground out to shortstop, right at Turner. It took a weird hop at the end, but he throws him out. And the inning is over. 15 pitches for Nola. His pitch count's in a good spot, and his lead is in a good spot as we go to the bottom of the 4th. This wrap 4th inning is brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local Tri-State Toyota store today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Phillies lead at 3-0 as we move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Ariza's home run has given them the 3-0 lead.
5 hits in his last 2 days, Tom. He has passed up Otto Lopez.
Now he's extending his lead. Brandon Marsh is 1 for 1. Fly ball left field. Hernandez going back. He's got room. He's near the track, and he makes the catch. And 1 out. Crawford's up. Crawford reached on an infield hit. Lopez saved a run. But then the Phillies eventually did score a run on an infield hit by Stubbs. Shows bunt, 0-1.
Yeah, I mean, you look at that inning, 4 singles in that inning, and Was any of them hit hard? Ariza's ball was kind of a bloop off the end of the bat. Marsh's was the end of the bat. Well, I guess Ariza hit his pretty hard. That's a knock, baby.
Snowhawk's trying to cut it off, and he does.
Wow.
What a play. 5-3 on the putout.
That's why he has a gold glove, Tom.
Yeah, I guess that he's the only one that could have really done that.
Yeah, no one else was going to get Crawford. If Lopez got that ball at shortstop, that's a base hit. He had to do exactly what he did and get that thing before it took another bounce. And nice strong throw over to Conine at first.
And now Garrett Stubbs infield hit with the bases loaded his last time up. 0-1. Two.
Oh, a 97-mile-an-hour comebacker. That's easy to give up on that one, Tom.
That had some movement on it. Looper foul. This is what he did his first time up.
I hit a bullet. Hit a bullet to Otto Lopez. And speed of Garrett Stubbs, man, gets the first point on the board.
And the Phillies added 2 more in the third on the home run by Rise.
It's nice of Sarge to bring us up a Reese's cup.
He's always looking out for us, Johnny. Ground ball to second base, backhanded by Edwards. Yeah, the inning is over. 4-3 on the putout. 1-2-3 go the Phils. 5 in a row. 8-pitch inning for Alcantara as we go to the top of the 5th. Our Cam View is brought to you by Comcast Business. Beautiful night for baseball here in South Philadelphia. And a nice night for the Phillies to have a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, knock on wood, man. Aaron's been fantastic.
Yeah, he's allowed just 2 hits, 1 to the outfield. As Owen Casey will lead it off.
Wonder where he's going to hit a ball off of his body now.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1 to Casey. Struck out his last time up. Also fouled the ball off his knee. A lot of 2-seamers tonight for Aaron. Ball that has extra movement on it, and it's down in the zone.
Yep. Handful of change-ups, but that might be making an appearance to some of these lefties as this game is moving on.
You see the sinker, 14 of them, 16 knuckle curves. Two balls, 1 strike. Inside, 3-1. First 3-ball count for Aaron. Line drive out towards center field. Crawford dances back a little bit, makes the catch. And 1 out. We said that this is kind of a moving day here on this Wednesday. That's because the Padres have already lost to the Mets 4-2. The Braves have lost to the Twins 6-4. Old friend Cody Clemens had 3 RBIs. White Sox knocked off the Cubs. The Cubs did not have any walk-offs today. The Diamondbacks and the Red Sox are tied at 5. That game's in the top of the 10th inning. So this could be a banner day if the Phillies could win. They can cut into the division lead and also extend their lead in the wild card, their second for the second spot, and get closer to the Cubs. Pop out toward third, 2 outs. All right, these are the standings right now. The Phillies are 5 games out in the division. They're a game and a half up on the Padres and 3 up on the Diamondbacks. Johnny, that guy loves you.
Love you too. Is it weird we say I love you to strangers?
I don't think the word is used enough in this world.
That was very, very deep.
Thank you. Pete, I love you. See? Bounced foul.
It's like the Jimmy Valvano documentary they did on the '83
That was a
NC
good
State
one.
Wolfpack. That was tearful, man.
That was a good one. That documentary, his story about his first coaching job at Rutgers as the freshman coach. 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. That's what we all want to do, John, is survive and advance.
Yep. Well, that was, over the years, of course, got to know Terry Gannon, and those were fun conversations with him about that team.
Yeah, he was part of that team. He's a broadcaster for NBC.
There's a lot of golf. I think he was also, didn't he also do like gymnastics for the Olympics?
Did everything.
He could shoot.
Swing and a miss. Threw him a knuckle curve and picked up his 5th strikeout of the night. 1, 2, 3 go. The Marlins here at the top of the 5th inning. Phillies lead it 3-0, and Aaron Nola is dealing tonight against the Fish. Phillies fans, vote for the Schwarbaum Sunday. Fill in your ballpark bites bracket for a chance to win tickets to try these bites in stadium. Vote at MLB.com/bucket. /bracket. Excuse me, bracket. What?
We never did get one of them.
You've never had one?
No. Did they
I've had one. This was earlier in the year they brought it up.
Oh, they did?
Oh, yeah.
I probably wasn't here then.
No, it's a good one. It's a lot.
Is it ice cream?
It's ice cream. It's a deep fried Uncrustable.
Oh.
There's Fruity Pebbles in there, strawberry sauce. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Oh yeah, no, it's a handful, and it's in a big helmet.
Yeah, deep fried Uncrustable. Wow.
Yeah, it's deep fried in a what are those things called? Funnel cake batter.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Let me know how the game's going.
You thinking about that?
I got those thoughts in my head. Yes. All right, come on, Kyle. Here we go, big shooter.
We could probably get you one.
No, I'm good. I've had enough sugar today.
I bet you it's going to be on its way anyway. Schwarber's 0 for 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 8-pitch 4th inning for Alcantara. Popped up. That'll make its way out to shallow left. Sanoha has it. 1 out. And our live odds update brought to you by FanDuel. Trey Turner to get a hit plus 260. He did get a hit his first time up.
What did Kyle do?
Popped out to 3rd base.
It's an F5 in the scorebooks, folks.
Yep. Oh, and no balls and 1 strike to Turner. Speaking of Jimmy Valvano, Trey and his wife do a lot of work with the V Foundation.
Yep. My brother Joe's nephew just got I think he got a full academic ride there to state.
Oh,
smart kid. Assuming he got that from his mother. Since we know Joe's a little.
Very smart golfer.
He is, but don't let the fact that he was a school teacher fool you.
There's a called strike 3. Turner's going to challenge that one. That looked pretty good. It looked like he just missed the spot, Alcantara. It's his first strikeout of the evening.
Calls confirmed. Wow. Philadelphia has 1 challenge remaining.
That had a lot of the zone.
Well, 2 away. Harper's coming up. Harper fouls it down the left field line. Line drive, base hit it to right center field for Harper. He's thinking 2 out of the box, but he's put the brakes on.
Nope. Attaboy, Bryce.
2-run single. All right, so he was aboard when Arise came up last time.
Yeah, he got a breaking ball down and in, but not where Sandy Alcantara wanted that breaking ball. And Arise put a charge into one to give the Phillies a 3-run lead. That is 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored for so far as leader in the clubhouse for the clock radio.
He sure is. Our giant home run replay. That was 98 from Alcantara right there. Out to center field, but right at Marcy. He'll take a few strides back, reel it in. Inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, and a man left. We played 5. We'll go to the 6th. Our Independence Blue Cross Phillies of the week are coming up in the clutch night after night. Bryson Stott and Alec Bohm. They've been crushing the ball all season with runners in scoring position, consistently bringing runners home while also making smooth transitions to their new positions in the field. Stott and Bohm have found their swings in the month of August, just in time for the playoff push down the stretch. Alec and Bryson's clutch swings and smooth defense are brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. Aaron Nola, look what he's done so far, John. 64 pitches, 3 innings where he's thrown 11 pitches. Pretty good. StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. Look at his strikeouts. He has 5.
Yeah, the knuckle curve's been featured a lot, Tom. 4 of those 5 strikeouts, and then 1 with a changeup. So he still has that 2-seamer in his pocket to these lefties coming up with the 3rd time through the order.
Snoha had the first hit. He has one of only 2 hits, and he takes outside. On the outside corner. 1-1. I gotta tell you, the last couple innings, all these different Sarge stories keep popping in my head.
Share.
1-1. Line drive foul, and it's 1-2. Well, just our shirts, they were always fun. The one time when he brought the wrong shirt to Miami and he gave the clubhouse guy a few bucks to go back to the hotel and get the right shirt. He brought the wrong shirt back. So then the kid just brought all of his shirts back to the broadcast booth. 1-2. Outside. Also, the time in Cincinnati when he loves the fedora, and a lot of his hats he got from Cincinnati, and the shop was right on the corner by the hotel. And he made us all go by there one day just to say hello to the person inside. 2-2. Swing and a foul. Our Stump the Fans trivia question brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. Who is the only Phillies player to have a season with 20 stolen bases and grounded into 20 double plays?
I'm saying Sarge. It's his day.
It's the Sarge. 1982. 2-2. Out to left field. Marsh going back, and it's over his head and gone. Carried right on out of the ballpark. Snoha's 6th home run of the year. It's his 2nd career one against the Phils. Marlins are on the board. It's a 3-1 game.
Yeah, Marsh gave it a look, but that thing left the bat. He knew that thing was gone.
It just took off.
Short, quick stroke by Sanoha.
Well,
happy about it.
Yeah, Nola's given up 31 home runs. It's the most in Major League Baseball. But again, that's a solo shot. It's kind of like the other night against the Twins. He gave up a solo home run. Marcy takes outside. It's 1-0. Ground ball sharply to second. Arise has it. And one away here in the 6th. Well, Johnny, I told you that would be on its way up. I knew as soon as you mentioned it. There's the Schwarbaum Sunday, everybody.
That is a big helmet.
Big helmet.
Well, if you had a little pea head, man, that would.
You probably could. Somebody could
wear that.
Little Fruity Pebbles right there.
That's just incredible.
Yeah, that's the deep fried Uncrustable.
Yeah. Whoa. What do you eat first?
The one time I had it, I cracked open the deep fried Uncrustable. I mean, you can't go wrong anywhere. When was the last time you had Fruity Pebbles?
Never.
Really?
I was a big Captain Crunch fan as a kid. Then they came up with the peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Crunch berries.
Delightful.
Yeah, Crunch berries.
All right, go back to the game.
All right.
I got stuff to do.
Got a runner at first base. Edwards is up. Xavier Edwards. At the knees, 0-1. Strawberry sauce is good, though, isn't it? Oh, sorry.
Yes, it is. Leave me alone.
I'm sorry. Outside, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Edwards. Edwards flied out to left field. He singled his last time up. Line drive, base hit just over the glove of an outstretched Arise. And there's runners on first and second. You wonder if the Phillies will get somebody up just to kind of back up Aaron here, because we are in the 6th inning.
Yeah, Edwards thought that ball was going to get caught. I don't understand that. Just run. You hit it hard enough, you're only going to get 3 steps if he caught it anyway. But a lot of guys do it, Tom.
Yeah, Tim Meza looks like he's going to get up and start warming.
Did you ever see the Sean Casey one?
No.
Hit a line drive. He thought the third baseman caught it, so he just put his head down and was walking back to the dugout. 7-3 put out.
Oh, he hit it to left field? I don't remember seeing that.
Thought the third baseman caught it, so he hesitated. And then when he looked up, he had to, and Sean wasn't a burner. Guy could hit, though, but yeah. 7-3 put out.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Well, the opposition won for the last 11 against Aaron, his last 5 starts. And now Conine's the batter. So this is a little bit of a danger zone here just because of the long balls that Aaron's given up.
And you got 2 guys coming up with 14 homers for Conine, and has 1 in this series and 18 by Hernandez following him. So a double play would be nice.
Just a bit low.
I wonder if he plays handball like his dad.
Did his dad play, or does his dad play?
He was like a.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was
one of the tops in the country.
We saw his dad when we were down in Miami. We were playing golf, and he was in a golf tournament down there. I think he does some stuff for the Marlins still. Swing and a miss. 1-1. His dad finished with 214 home runs and 1,982 hits in his big league career. Spent 8 years with the Marlins. Had a cup of coffee with the Phillies.
Fine gentleman.
He was a good player.
He had a short stroke, boy.
1-2. Aaron's got that curveball bending. See if he can throw it in the dirt here or throw that changeup.
Yeah, I'd like to see a changeup, see if he can't get a grounder to a rise.
1-2.
Nope.
Swing and a miss. He got him. 6 strikeouts. 144 strikeouts for Nola on the year. And it's the second time he's gotten Conine, and that's a huge out.
Yeah, that is very, very big out. And that is one thing. If a lefty's having Achilles heel, that's it. And that's that breaking ball down at the back foot. Well, righties have trouble with it too, but I can speak from experience.
Going to bring Hernandez up. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Good spot with that one. Looked like it started in his hitting path the whole time and then just jumped away. 0-1. Pitches this inning, 19. This will be his 20th. So this is the high water mark for him. I mentioned he had those 3 innings of 11 pitches, which has really economized his pitch count. At the knees, a check swing, 1-2. He threw him a changeup. You're a right-hander throwing a changeup to a right-hander, and you got that kind of an attempt at it.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yep. But it's down.
Down. Everything's been down.
Yep.
1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. And he gets out of the jam here in the 6th inning. 1 run on the home run by Sanoja, but 2 runners left on base. The opposition now 1 for their last 13 with runners in scoring position against Nola. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Car Shield. It's as easy as call, drive, and save. By Nissan. Every Nissan is designed for people who refuse to settle for less. Visit NissanUSA.com or your local dealer. And by Amazon. Spend less on your kids back to school. Phillies up 3-1. Little low. 2-0.
Is Amazon a sponsor, or they just sponsor this?
They're a sponsor. Yeah, they're sponsor NBC Sports Philadelphia.
Because I got a complaint.
Okay. All right.
My wife won't let me order anything off Amazon. I'm wondering if they can give me like a store credit.
Yeah. Or maybe a special site where they can take care of any issues. Like they can filter them.
I don't have any issues. I'm just not allowed.
Oh, right. I remember that because of the sneaker thing.
Yeah. 4 pair of Hokas for $80.
It was a great bargain, John.
It would have been if they'd showed up.
Yeah, and if they didn't take everything else. Stott takes outside. 1-0. We could probably talk to the folks at Amazon about that.
I'm kidding. Although I do look stuff up on there all the time.
And get your random stuff at 11 p.m. at night. Have it there by 5 a.m. Sometimes I get mad when I order something and I can't have it by 5:30 that afternoon. You know, when you do it in the morning.
Just remember, the Amazon drivers do not drive like you. So
that is true.
It might take them a little longer. Have you that defensive driving thing?
Mm-hmm.
Have you abided by all the?
I have.
My rear end, you have.
No, I have. Inside, within reason. Larry's shaking his head because Larry comes in with me most days.
So what's within reason? Like the speed limit 65, 90?
No.
85.
No.
80.
I did go a little faster today because somebody was on my tail and he wouldn't get off my tail and I was in the middle lane.
Well, that's when you got to brake check him. Is that part of the defensive driving course?
That's not part of the defensive driving course. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to speed up and let him so I can get into a different lane. I was going to go to the right lane. I actually wound up going to the left lane, and then he followed me.
Drive on the right, pass on the left.
I was trying to. 3-2 to Stott. Back toward the middle, over the mound. Lopez is there, positioned perfectly. Yeah, but for the most part, I have adhered to the defensive driving course that I took. In fact, I now know when I'm supposed to, when I have the right of way.
Yeah.
And I don't try to rush to get ahead of the person. I follow the rules.
Do you still flip your lights at them if it's nighttime?
When I want them to go, or if I want them to get out of the lane?
Get out of the lane.
I do still do that, yes. Yeah.
Was that one of the questions?
That actually wasn't brought up. That's just, I think, interpreted. If you're in the left lane and you're driving slowly.
Driver interpretation?
Yes, I think that.
So the speed limit's just a suggestion?
I'm going to speed limit, but there may be going a little less than the speed limit. So,
in the left lane?
In the left lane.
Oh, God, I hate that. I want to get one of them things you can light up, put it in your window, and you have a remote, and it could either give you a peace sign, the heart thing, or the middle finger. Probably have to replace the bulbs in that middle finger one.
Count remains 1-2. And by the way, let me emphasize that I was not mandated to take a defensive driving course.
Well,
I did it to save some money on my car insurance.
Well, that came from Meg.
The fact that I should do it?
Yeah, because she wants you around for a long time. Now you have the granddaughter and all.
Mm-hmm.
Safety first.
It was eye-opening.
Does your son allow your granddaughter to drive in the car with you?
Yes. In fact, I'll be watching her tomorrow on the off day.
They really let her get in the car with you?
Yes.
Huh.
1-2. Fouled back. I look out for my little girl.
You're babysitting tomorrow?
I am. Want to come over?
No, I'm good. I
watch a little Miss Rachel in the morning.
As long as it ain't Caillou.
We're not going to watch Caillou.
Oh, good.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Bouncer right side. Leaks into right field, a base hit. 2-hit night for Marsh.
Like that, Tom. Yeah, that 2-seamer by Alcantara and running away from Marsh, but he got out there and got it and hit it right between Conine and Edwards. Like you said, a 2-hit night. See if he is runnerish.
Got a decent lead off first. And Alcantara steps off. He's at 95 pitches. There is a lefty, John King. The conditions are better tonight, so King is warming up in the bullpen. Fouled back. He was the one who had all the problems with the weather. He was angry at Mother Nature.
It's just not a good. Mother Nature's no one to mess with, Tom. It could ruin your life.
Mm-hmm. There he goes. Pitch is hit out toward left field. Hernandez going back, scampering, and he reaches up and makes the catch. Now the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. We're going to the 7th. Time now for your game summary, brought to you by your local Honda dealers. The top of the 7th inning, Phillies up 3-1 thanks to a 2-run home run by Luis Arraez. They also got a base hit by Garrett Stubbs, an infield base hit. And then Aaron Nola's taking it from there. Aaron's now pitching into his 7th inning, which is a great sign. 6 innings so far for Aaron. The last time he got it out in the 7th inning was back on July 5th at Kansas City. It was a game he wound up losing, but he gave up only 3 runs over those 7 innings. He struck out 7, didn't walk anybody. And he will face Owen Casey, who's 0 for 2. Outside corner. That was close. This is not a bad roll of the dice by Don Mattingly, because you do have the bottom of the order up here. And I guess if there's a base runner on, you can bring Meza in.
Yeah, this would be huge too, because we kind of figured last night that Duran and Bolin weren't available. I would think that possibly Kerkering's not available today because he pitched the last couple games.
Fly ball center field. It'll stay in the yard. Crawford's under it, and right at the edge of the track makes the catch. 1 out. And now Ruiz, who's 0 for 2.
And only 88 pitches right now for Aaron, so yeah, that would be huge if you only had to use 2 innings of your bullpen.
Swing and a miss. There's a cutter. He hasn't used many cutters tonight. Swing and a miss. Fouls the cutter up with a knuckle curve. It's a 7 strikeout night for Aaron. He has 145 strikeouts on the season. Stubbs sets up outside in the 0-2 pitch. And a called strike 3 right on the outside corner. ABS powered by T-Mobile. This may be a ball. We'll see. Miami has 2 challenges left, and that's a ball. So they remain with 2 challenges. Well, that missed by a pretty good margin.
Yeah, almost 2 inches.
Back in the day, that was a hang with them if you're the hitter. The day being last year.
Yeah.
And in Iowa last week. 1-2. Outside 2-2.
No ABS yet in Iowa, huh?
No ABS in Iowa. They had replay, but no ABS.
Did anyone tap their head just because they're kind of used to it?
Yeah, somebody did. I can't remember who it was. 2-2 pitch. Grounder foul off the foot of Ruiz. May have been Luis Ariz that tapped his head. Yep, when Kevin Costner built that field way back, he didn't put the computer system in with ABS.
It was a nice field, though, when he built it. But,
yep, it was very nice.
If you build it,
they will come.
And they did in droves.
They handed over $20. Line drive out to left field, and Marsh comes in, makes the catch. He plucks it right off the top of the grass.
Well, Marlins had their hand up to check and see, and nope. Oh, that was the most interesting no, we're not challenging I've ever seen. Yeah, that ball was hit right on the screws by Ruiz, and it's amazing how much quicker you move around after you get a couple hits after you've been struggling. But yeah, the manager had his hand up, and then he, did the, the slash thing, like, no, we're not challenging. Then he whacked the rail with his hand.
Adams going to track down that foul ball.
Easy, Adam.
There he is.
Yep, he's doing well.
Said he feels fine today, John.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Adam. Back on his feet. 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike to Mack. Now Mack has struck out twice tonight. I mentioned he hasn't played the last couple of days. He's had a shoulder issue. This guy won a Gold Glove in the minor leagues last year.
They give Gold Gloves in the minor leagues now?
Specific, for positions. I think it's on all levels. 1-2.
Jeez.
Fauché warming up. King has been warming up.
That's interesting that they would do that.
I think it would be harder to check who's good and who's not down in the minor leagues.
Yeah.
It's voted upon.
Yeah, well, God forbid if you listen to a scout, but,
1-2. And 2-2.
Knuckle curve?
Yes, that one, the back foot one.
Yeah. Oh, he shook off. 2-seamer. '100th pitch coming up for Aaron, Tom.
Yeah, went with the knuckle curve.
Yeah, he did. 2-seam.
Pitch count for him.
Wayne Gretzky, the great one. Aaron Judge. Pretty dang great one, too. But he's not Gretzky.
Swing and a miss. He got him. And if that's it, it's a heck of an outing for Aaron Nola. 8 strikeouts. He retires the Marlins in order. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to get a nice warm embrace as he exits the field here at CBP. Drive of the game brought to you by your Delaware Valley Audi dealers. Now the Phillies 3-1 as John King will be the new pitcher for the Marlins. 6 innings, 3 runs, just 1 strikeout for Alcantara. He was good tonight. In fact, he was even better since giving up the home run to Ariz. Just for a second straight start, his offense has not been able to get him some runs beyond the 1 they scored on the home run. So now Stubbs will lead it off. He struck out 1, Alcantara, and it wasn't because he didn't have stuff. He had great stuff. It's just the Phillies, their strikeout rate the last 20 games is their lowest in a 20-game span since 2012. For every 10 plate appearances, they're only striking out maybe 2 times, which is light for them. Aaron Nola popped back out from downstairs. 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 8 strikeouts. Stubbs fouls it.
Yeah, that was vintage Aaron Nola tonight, Tom.
It really was.
His knuckle curve was fantastic, but down in the zone.
8 strikeouts, 7 of the 8 were on the knuckle curve. His ties for his longest outing of the season. And Stubbs shoots one the other way, a base hit. Lefty on lefty.
No issues for Stubbs. Tell you what, that has to feel good for Garrett, because you know with JT, he ain't getting many appearances. I mean, they love this guy on this roster. He is full of energy, but they like him a lot more when he's getting 2 hits.
Schwarber takes a strike on the breaking ball. 0-1. Kyle is 0 for 3. Just to finish up that line on Alcantara, 6 hits, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. Make that 8 hits. 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Two and 1. Aaron finished with only 1, and we're assuming he's done just because Bowen's been throwing recently. 1 3-ball count. No full counts. A bouncer right side. Edwards to second for 1, over to first, and they pull him off the bag, so it's a fielder's choice. Or 6 on the put out.
Had a little discussion there at second base with Stubbs and Lopez. Ball almost hit Garrett first of all, but little later slide than what we're used to seeing with the new rules.
But he did go into the bag, so.
Yes. I don't know, but didn't it look like his hand reached up and hit Edwards on the thigh?
It looked awkward too because his spike was up.
Yeah. Well, that's a
He had already cleared him. 1-0 to Turner. Turner has singled, he's popped out, and he's gone down looking. Line drive out toward left center field. That'll be in for a base hit. Marcy's going to try to cut it off. It goes all the way to the State Farm side. Schwarber's being waved home. Here's the throw to the plate by Lopez. On 1 hop, he is out at home plate. Kyle said, look at it. It's a double for Turner.
Yeah, well struck ball here by Trey, and it does get past Marcy in center.
Out call at home plate.
But he played this thing perfectly off the wall. Hit Edwards, a cutoff man, and a perfect throw to Mack at home plate.
Kyle saying challenge it. The Phillies are challenging this. The manager's review brought to you by Grungo Law. What's the call? Did he get his right hand in? Or I should say his left hand in before the tag. He may have. Oh yeah, he may. I don't even know if he got him. Kyle said it immediately. The call is out.
Oh my God.
That's
think
a
there's
tough one.
enough to overturn?
I don't know if there is enough. Maybe the overhead will give us an even clearer look. Oh, boy, I don't know.
Just can't tell where Mac tagged him.
Yeah, that may be a stands, but maybe they have a better view that they can look. Yeah, like right there, it doesn't look like he got him.
Yeah, he missed him.
Yeah, it looks like he missed him. He went after him with his hand in the glove, which didn't allow him to extend as much until later. He should have just, I don't want to tell him how to do it.
Yeah,
But I think that look there is the one that showed it.
Yeah, Donnie's clapping.
The last one we saw, I think that showed it that he missed him. The crafty Kyle Schwarber. This is from left field. Yeah, I think it looks like he's in.
I don't think he got him.
The only thing is, did he get him on the sleeve and we didn't see it? I don't know. I think you're right. It could be is there enough to overturn it?
Yeah.
Because the jersey does pop up, the sleeve of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Look at his left arm, the sleeve, though. Doesn't it raise up right there?
Yeah, but is his hand on the plate? But
Yeah.
that's what I don't know if they can tie it all together.
Yeah. They aren't in a hurry.
No, this is a tough one for them to
It
look
really
at.
is.
The fans chanting safe, 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 safe.
Well, the Fanatics got him rolling over there.
All right, here we go.
The call on the field is overturned. The runner safe.
So great with the fans chanting safe, 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 safe.
Yeah, he was off on the crack of the bat, knowing that ball wasn't going to be caught in between Hernandez and Marcy. Marcy, though, made a heck of a play on the carom and a perfect throw to cutoff man, and you see the Fanatic leading the cheers. Safe, safe, safe.
Well, it's 4-1. Phil's on top. Look at the big cat.
Tell you what, he routine double play beats it out. I mean, just can't coach speed, Tom.
He's so nifty. Outside 2-0.
I see Trey, though, hitting some balls hard.
Yes. Yes, second hit of the night for Trey. RBI double. McFarland joins Bolin in the bullpen.
Oh, man.
2-2.
Bryce had a couple of those that he just missed. Timing just off a hair.
That one's the other way, off the end of the bat. Hernandez makes the catch. 2 outs. And a rise coming up. Aaron Nola now has a 3-run lead that it looks like he's giving to the bullpen.
He'll take it. I wonder where he's going to get a hit.
I'd say right through that hole on the left side.
Well, look how shallow Hernandez
He is
out
really
left
shallow.
field. Guy just homered.
I guess he figured if he slaps it, it's not going to go that far. Line drive caught by Edwards. Now the inning is over, but the Phillies added insurance run on the RBI double by Trey Turner. Schwarber able to score with a nifty slide as we go to the 8th. Phillies baseball is brought to you by your Philadelphia area Chevy dealers. Visit Chevrolet.com. and by Rally House, your city, your house. Rally House, Philadelphia. 4-1, Phillies are on top as we go to the top of the 8th inning. Manageable couple innings, you would think, for the bullpen. As far as usage goes, Jonathan Bolin coming into the sounds of Big John. Big Bad John.
Big Bad John.
Will face Sanoha.
Yeah, he threw a lot of pitches the other night. Over 30, right?
Yes.
Monday?
Yep.
Hopefully he's a little more. Yeah.
Sanoha's 2 for 2 today. 7 innings for Aaron Nola. 5 hits, 1 run, 7 strikeouts for Aaron. No walks. Two and 1. 2 and 2. Bolin's kryptonite this season has kind of been the Marlins. His 15 earned runs this year, 7 have been against the Marlins.
Go figure, huh?
It's just like a hitter who's hot against a certain team. Outside, 3 and 2.
We have time.
Yeah, we do. Every time a Phillies pitcher records a pitch speed of 95 or more, Comcast will make a contribution to Phillies charities. John, that's the first full count for the Phillies tonight. That one's back toward the middle and picked up by Turner. Spins, throws a 3-hopper. And Sanoha's got his second hit. I think that just slipped out of the hand of Turner. The throw.
Yeah, he just knew he could. You know, Sanoha had that earlier infield single, and he can fly. But yeah, Trey didn't get a really good grip on it, and I don't think even if he had a grip on it and threw an accurate throw all the way in the air to Alec, he would have gotten Sanoha at first. Look at the giraffe. He looked like a praying mantis there.
He was crawling.
You can't kill them, can you? Praying mantis.
You really shouldn't.
Huh.
I know you never have.
No, would never.
Here's Marcy. A check swing at a pitch high. No swing. Wow. Phillies are not happy about that.
What are they doing?
I don't know what they're looking at. They're looking at catcher's interference?
Oh, I thought they were questioning the safe call at first.
Oh, so the Phillies are thinking there's a foul tip there. Boy, Caleb Cotham's really hot.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't really tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
It's more of a sound thing.
Outside corner, 1-1.
Well, how can it be 1-1 if he swung at the first pitch?
No, they said he didn't swing at it.
What?
Yeah, they said he didn't swing at it.
Oh my gosh.
So I thought that's what they were angry about, but then it turned out it was that the Phillies thought there was a foul tip. Swing and a miss. Change up.
Yeah. Oh, he's not walking back to the. I could have sworn he swung at that first pitch.
I think the Marlins thought that too.
Wow. Better start paying attention, I guess. About a 4.63.
Down and away, 2-2. Probably want to keep it out of that spot.
Yeah, that's asking to be hit hard.
2-2. By the way, how was the Schwarbaum Sunday?
Well, it's good, but it sits heavy on you.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Well, fans, don't forget to vote for it. Moving on with the Ballpark Eats. 3-2. Fairbanks, Vodnik. Vodnik is the one with the mustache. Fairbanks, well, they both have mustaches. The darker mustache.
Are they coming back? Mustaches?
I think sometimes, yes.
This might be the longest at bat in the history of baseball. Since the pitch clock, pitch timer, whatever they call it.
There you go, John. There's a mustache and a little goatee.
Yeah. I mean, just straight mustache.
We like to call that a Fransky.
He is pretty thick.
3-2. That one's out towards center field. Crawford's on the run. He crosses over. He's under it. Makes the catch. One away. Now a quick word from FanDuel Casino.
New FanDuel Casino players get 500 bonus spins and $50 in casino bonus, which means more spins on Love Island Unlocked. So couple up with a date night boost, because thrill time is bonus time on FanDuel Casino.
How can you bet on Love Island? Like who gets kicked off the island?
No, I don't. Well, I'm sure you can bet on that, but I think that there's a game. It's a game centered around Love Island. Yeah.
And it's like what are those things called? Do you pull the handle?
Slot machine.
Slot machine. Yeah. Is that what it's like?
It could be. I've never seen it actually.
You know, I was in Atlantic City. I forget when, a week or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can't even pull. There's some old
press
machine.
The button.
Yeah, now it's just pushing buttons.
It's not as fun.
No. They take the fun out of everything. Is technology.
I think they're probably, it's easier to maintain maybe, but it's more computerized.
Need a double play.
2-0. 2-1. Good job by Stubbs. He's now 3-1.
I don't understand that.
Not go after him.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got a 3-run lead. If you're falling behind Lopez, you walk him. You're one swing away from a tie game.
McFarland warming up in the bullpen. Three balls, two strikes. Fouled off again. This will be the 7th pitch of this at bat. And ball 4. So that brings the tying run to the plate in Edwards. Kel Cotham is going to go out. Interesting they have McFarland, the rookie, warming up. I think that shows you what they think of him and who's available tonight.
Yeah.
To come in.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, Alvarado pitched an inning. Not sure he threw a ton of pitches, but I'll tell you, I like McFarland's arm.
All right, so this meeting's out on the mound. Hopefully that'll break up and he'll get the next guy to hit into a double play. If you're looking for some new Phillies gear, stop by the New Era Phillies team store to shop for the best selection of Phillies exclusive releases, hats, apparel, souvenirs, and more. Visit Phillies.com/New Era for store hours. Xavier Edwards is 2 for 3. Down and away, 1-0.
$11 balls, 10 strikes, Tom. That's...
Yeah, these last 2 outings have not been the way he's been.
Oh. But you're right. Like, what? Why the Marlins?
Good question.
It's just unbelievable.
He fouls that one off. It's 1-1. That may have been ball 2.
Yeah, he's trying to leave Earth right there and tie this thing up.
Boland's fallen behind all 4 hitters. A foul, 1-2.
Nice grab up there in the first row of the Hall of Fame club. Oh, and he gave it to a youngster. Tell you what, it is the city of brotherly love, Tom.
Sure is. He got 2 rounds of applause.
Yeah,
one for the catch, one for the handoff.
Yeah, and he's soaking it all in. There, he sat down.
1-2.
Take a bow.
Yeah, the dirt, 2-2. Three-run lead for the Phillies. They've out-hit the Marlins 10-6. Fly ball left field toward the line.
Stay in.
Slicing. Marsh is over. He jumps and he made the catch. Oh, what a play. He climbed the wall and pulled it right out of the hands of a fan. 2 outs here in the 8th inning.
That's why the people love him. After this play and he threw the ball in, he turned to the fan to thank him for not interfering with the ball. You see that fan pulled back a little.
Wow.
That is an unbelievable catch by pretty dang good athletes. See how the guy with the hat pulled his arm back and Marsh acknowledged him.
That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, you're a special man, Brandon Marsh. 2 hits. Big out, too.
0-1. But that was athletic right there. I mean, his timing of it, using the wall, climbing the wall.
Well, last inning he made a heck of a play on diving, sliding catch coming in.
Pop foul. It's 0-2. And now Bowen can see himself out of this against the meat of the Marlins lineup. Sanoa, an infield hit, is on second base. Lopez, a walk, is on first base. 2 outs in the 8th inning. And now Bowen's ready. The 0-2 pitch to Conine. Swing and a miss. He went upstairs. A huge strikeout to finish off this 8th inning. And Bowen is feeling it. Big Bad John is able to get through it with the help from his friends. Time now for your Turning Point, brought to you by Toyota Camry. It was a 3-run game, obviously, in the 8th inning. And this ball by Marsh, this kind of set the tone for the next couple of batters.
Oh, yeah, and Bowen really found it after that beautiful catch by Marsh with high elevation to Griffin Conine to finish that 8th inning off. But Marsh, man, what an athletic play.
Victor Vodnik is the new pitcher for the Marlins.
Oh, boy.
Facing Alec Bohm.
Vodnik and Vondrek.
Vodnik pitching with Vodrick umpiring. Vondrick. See? There it is.
I wonder if they're related.
Well, you have to move some letters around. I mean,
well, you never know.
They could have changed it at one point.
That's what I did. My grandparents changed our name.
They shortened it.
Yep.
Yeah. Bouncer out to shortstop. Big pinball hop to Lopez. Yeah, there's one away. Duran warming up in the bullpen.
Can't believe we're bringing this guy in. God, is he fun to watch.
Stott is 0 for 3. He's popped out, flied out. He's grounded out. That was close.
A little high.
Got a 10-game hitting streak on the line. He's got an on-base streak on the line.
Well, 3 more of those off the backstop. He's going to get that on-base thing.
Very true. One and one. Harper increased his to 23. Josh Bell to 22. Bouncer to first base. And 3-1 on the putout. 2 outs.
Well, you'd have to think that Bauer extended something. They won 22-0.
Hey, last night? Is that what yesterday?
I don't know. They had a position player finish the game for the Brewers.
I did see that. How about this round of applause for Marsh?
Yeah, I don't blame him. Couple hits, a couple great defensive plays.
Oh, 0-1.
Great hustle to beat the throw at second base on the ball Crawford hit. Just an all-around fine game for Brandon.
Yeah, all-around solid game. And there's a lot of that going around, too, and it's been contagious.
Crawford a couple hits. Arise, of course. Big home run, 2-run homer. Overall, Tom, just a fun day at the old ball yard.
That's exactly right.
Fans coming down off the high of Florida.
Fouled away. 90-minute concert, by the way, for Flo Rida last night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he definitely, the fans who stayed, they got their money's worth.
Yeah.
There were a lot of folks that stayed, too.
And I tell you what, we appreciate those folks because
clear sailing.
Getting to the Walt Whitman was smooth last night.
A little high, 2-2. 99.
We should have a concert every night. Just for us.
Or just announce that there's one. Grounder foul.
Yeah. Q, I don't know how many people would want to kill us when we walked out of here. We showed up the next day. You said there was a concert. I stayed for 45 minutes waiting for him to set the stage up. Yeah, we appreciate it. We're on our way home.
People helping people.
That would be selfishly us helping us.
2-2.
I don't think we would have the people in mind with our good deed.
This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer A high bouncer out towards second. Lopez throws out Marsh, and that'll do it for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 8th inning. But they go for their 6th consecutive win, which would be a season high when we come back for the 9th inning. Joan Duran is warming up out in the bullpen. This crowd, and it's a thick one tonight, they're going to get a chance to enjoy his entrance, which is brought to you by Wapner Newman, attorneys at law. Here we go.
Now playing right field, batting third. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 59, Joan Duran.
The great Dan Baker lets us know who's coming into the ball game. And now a quick word from Wapner Newman, attorneys at law.
When we decided to put Wapner Newman ads on the games, we sponsored the closer because we're closers.
The law firm for serious injuries, Wapner Newman, is there when you need them most.
That's what we do for injury victims. Save them from being taken advantage of.
Wapner Newman has won some of the biggest injury trials and settlements in the Philadelphia region. Wapner Newman fights for your rights.
When life throws you a curveball, we're ready to play hardball. Wapner Newman, the law firm for serious injuries.
Well, Duran is going to try to close this one out for the Phillies, try to pick up his 28th save of the season. Fans got all excited when he popped up and took the towel and wiped himself down to come into this game. 48th ball game for him. 1.83 ERA. Trying to seal the deal on a 6-game winning streak for the Phillies. And he'll face Hernandez to start it off, in a first pitch hit on the ground right through the hole on the left side. A base hit. I don't think we'd ever done this before, John.
No, you know, you want to be part of the game,
yeah.
Tom. As announcers, you know, we're just an extension of the game.
That's
and
right.
We're fans. So if everyone else is going to wave their little flashlight,
we might as well do it with them.
Yeah, because you know why? We're men of the people.
Yeah, we're leaders of the we're
free
leaders
world.
of society, of the free
world. Yeah. People want us to run. Just saying.
God bless us all.
Yeah, no kidding.
Fouled off the netting, and it's 0-1 to Casey.
I mean, there's a pretty good chance it'd only be a 4-year run. It would be fun.
I don't even know if it would last that long.
God, you and me in the White House.
No balls and 1 strike. Up and in, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That Bull could be our landscaper, take care of the roses in the rose garden, because he is a horticulturist.
Is he really?
Boa.
No, he'd be our
Secretary of Defense. Yeah.
Bouncer left side, and Turner makes the sliding play, throws to second in time. They get the lead runner.
Wow.
Day and night, the Phillies defense.
Yeah, that's a heck of a play. Boy, I thought for a second, once Trey couldn't get this ball out of his glove, I thought, man. But he did make a strong throw to Arise, and get that first out of the inning is huge, and keep the double play in order.
And it brings Ruiz up, who's 0 for 3. Ruiz is struck out looking, popped out, lined out. 0-1. They're holding the runner out at first base.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not necessarily all the way holding him on, but keeping him close, because Duran, as many times as he strikes guys out, he told Don Mattingly, I do like to pitch to contact. And I'm thinking, in this case, I'm thinking double play ball.
Absolutely. Yeah, the last thing you want is just to let Casey just walk to second base and take the double play out of water. And again, it's all numbers. Does Ruiz hit the ball the other way that much? And
0-2. Grounded foul. Join Michael and Ricky after the game. Phillies post-game live, presented by Cure Auto Insurance.
Yeah, the Phillies pretty clean baseball lately. That probably just chaps Michael, doesn't it? Because he has nothing to complain about.
0-2. Outside, 1-2.
That is an interesting thing what Duran said. He said, I pitched the contact, and he throws 102.
Right.
With a split, a knuckle curve.
Yeah, he'd go for the strikeout with the best of them, but he also doesn't, he wants to get a ground ball and get out of this as fast as he can. Up high, 2-2. Now with Mack up next, left-handed hitter. Pretty good chance that Bohm will be back.
Yes.
Three and two. Right now, Alec he's off the bag, but every time Casey moves, he kind of shields him, so then Casey comes back.
Well, a lot of times they'll tell the runner, don't run just in case there's a line drive at somebody. Down 3, it's tough to run into a double play on a line drive to end the game. But I know a bunch of people who would take that right now.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. 99 with a splitter. 2 outs.
So he can still strike guys out.
Can still strike them out.
He can. I mean, Ruiz thought that thing was going to be a belt-high 102 mile an hour. And instead, he only got the 99 split. God.
Sometimes it's not fair.
Bryson's trying to get Bobby Dickerson's attention to see if he wanted him to move closer to the line.
Yeah, Bohm is now back behind the bag at first.
Yeah, now you don't care if
right.
Casey runs.
Check swing. Doesn't matter. Called a strike. It's 1-1. One and 1. 2-1. Phillies off tomorrow, and then the Cardinals come in. It's not an easy series. The Cardinals are a good team.
Who's the other guy from West Virginia on their team? I can't remember. The center fielder?
I don't remember. I just knew Weatherholt was from West Virginia.
No, he was up.
He's the only one they sung Country Roads for.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Foul down the left field line, 2-2. Our upcoming schedule brought to you by Corona. We'll get to that in a second. Let's get to Duran getting the last out here.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, finish this thing right here. Pick up another half game on the Braves and the Padres. What are the Diamondbacks? They were in extras.
Diamondbacks won in extra innings. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mack is set. So is Duran. The pitch. Swing and a pop up. That'll go foul. And we'll do it again. Everybody's standing around the ballpark. They're standing out in Ashburn Alley. They're standing on the R.J. Fitzpatrick rooftop. They're standing in front of the Ghost Energy deck. All the way around the lower rim as wire cam gives you a look. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Duran set to go. And the pitch. A 1-hopper, 3-2, so we'll do it again. Casey will be off and running on this one.
Yeah, I think Duran tried to throw the greatest knuckle curve in the history of knuckle curves. Didn't quite reach.
A little short.
But sets up this pitch.
Casey will go. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a fly ball out towards short left. Marsh is coming in. This should be an easy one. Makes the catch. 6 in a row for the Phils. And they inch closer to the top spot of the National League East, while also extending their lead in the wild card as they win it by a final score of 4-1. And once again, a total team effort on the mounds, in the field, and at the plates. Luis Ariz gave them a 3-0 lead at one point with a 2-run home run. Garrett Stubbs had a couple hits, including the first RBI of the night. And Duran was able to close it out. Marsh giving a hug to Duran. I think everybody should give a hug to Marsh on that catch.
You ain't kidding. I know Bolin probably did already. It was, like you said, Tom, you know, the biggest thing with this team is timely hitting, which they've been getting, but the defense.
Yes.
They're not giving the other team extra outs, and that is absolutely huge.
Well, I don't know what magic there was in the corn last Thursday, but whatever it's sprinkled on this ball club, just keep it coming.
Yeah, but that to me is the biggest thing, what we have on the screen right there. Because, look, we love Aaron.
Yes.
We pull for Aaron. Every start that he had this year that was a struggle, we felt it. But the way he's pitched lately, it's about as good as we've seen him in the last couple years.
Yeah, he's our Chevrolet player of the game. He was also chill under pressure, brought to you by Grillo's Pickles. This is part of the 7 innings today, matching his longest outing of the season.
Yeah,
John.
great. No, like we said, if he keeps the ball down, he's got a great chance. But that knuckle curve tonight was absolutely magical. Down in the zone, back foot to the lefties, down and away to the righties, and when he's getting chases with that with 2 strikes, the world's his oyster, Tom.
Well, the Phillies with their first back-to-back 3-game series sweeps since May of 2025. Back-to-back sweeps.
Keep it going.
3 against Minnesota and 3 against the Marlins. And here's the playoff picture. And I think it's really interesting. We've been so focused on the wild card, and there are 2 games up over the Padres, 3 up over the Diamondbacks, but they're within 4.5 of the Braves, and they still have 6 games left against the Braves.
That is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
The roller coaster that has been this 2026 season for the Phillies.
Yeah, now they've got the Cardinals coming in, so they've kind of put the Marlins. Yeah. They're 6 up over the Marlins, so they've separated them.
Not done, but I mean, you're done with that now. Enjoy your day off tomorrow and then get ready for the Cardinals on Friday.
Yeah, because the Cardinals are 2.5 out of the final spot in the wild card. So as we look at our Corona upcoming schedule, you know, you kind of think about putting them now in the rearview mirror before a long and difficult road trip that the Phillies have coming up. 3 in Seattle and then 3 in Anaheim before they take on the Diamondbacks for 3 games to begin or end the month of August and begin the month of September. By the way, the Phillies pitching staff during this 6-game winning streak, they've held the opposition to 7 for 46 with runners in scoring position.
That'll get you a sweep.
Yeah, because even if there's traffic, and there has been some traffic, they're able to maneuver around that traffic.
Well, and a lot of that is the fact that they're catching the ball.
Yes, that is very no doubt.
That's a huge. a huge factor as far as pitchers go. And you know your defense behind you is going to catch everything, and everyone was worried. I got to rise at second. You have to move Stott. He probably won't be any good at third. Yeah, how's that working out? Bohm at first. I mean, put Harper at first. Send Bohm out. Get rid of him. He's third on our team in RBI.
Yeah,
and he's playing a great first base.
Yeah, everything's worked out.
Yeah.
Well, this is who the Phillies will send against the Cardinals this weekend. It begins with arguably their hottest pitcher, Jesus Luzardo, on Friday night in the City Connects, and then Andrew Painter on Saturday, and Christopher Sanchez will wrap up this homestand on Sunday before the Phillies head out to Seattle to take on the Mariners as Christopher heads to looking for his 17th win of the season.
I hope I'm here for if he has a chance to win his 20th.
It would be pretty cool.
Hope it's at home.
It would be great to see if it's home. Speaking of home, Aaron Nola picking up the win today here at home. It's the first win this year here at home for Aaron Nola. As dominant as he's been here at Citizens Bank Park during the course of his career.
Yeah, and I tell you, the fun thing about tonight was, he was getting booed earlier in the season here at home. Tonight, when that standing ovation, that'd make Aaron feel great.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we're hoping to talk to Aaron Nola after his outing tonight, so stay with us here at Citizens Bank Park.